Hey there, Coastin With Quayz fans. Official Coastin With Quayz merch is available now through Redbubble. Click the link in the description to get your merch today. Every purchase helps to support the channel, which means more coaster content. And now, on with the video. On this episode of Coastin With Quayz, I head over to Dorney Park for the 2025 Winter Chill Out event, where we get a behind-the-scenes look of Hydra for its 20th anniversary, as well as the other coaster, Talon, and some other areas of the park as well. We even get to go to the water park, where we get to take a look at the new slide complex, as well as the new shop and the new bar. So stick around for this awesome Dorney Park vlog. Hello everyone, this is Quayz here. Today I'm coming at you with the first vlog of the 2025 season, and of course I'm at my home park of Dorney Park, but it's a little bit different today because I'm here for the winter chill out. So we won't get on any rides today, but we are going to get a behind the scenes look at a couple of coasters. One being Talon, and then the other one's supposed to be Hydra. So the first thing I have to do is get checked in here, so I'm going to walk up through the gate and then I'll check in with you once we're there. Alright, so I made it through security, and now we have to check in. We have to fill out a waiver before we can go into the main area of the park, so that's what I'm going to do next. Snoopy, say hi! Alright, I just checked in, and they put you into groups when you check in. I am the Talon group, which, let's be honest, that's the best group to be in at Dorney Park, because that's the best coaster. Also just got to say hi to Snoopy, and now I'm going to check out a little merch area and see what kind of stuff they have, see if they have any exclusive merch for this event.
So where the station is now, that was the transfer.
Alright, over here at the merch station, they've got some Talon stuff for the 20th anniversary. A bunch of Hydra stuff, including the Nano Coaster, and this really cool lamp. So this is actually the 20th anniversary of Hydra this year because it was opened in 2005. So at the merch table they did have some what looked like leftover stuff from the 20th anniversary of Talon, but I think part of this tour is going to be celebrating 20 years of Hydra. R.I.P. Hercules.
Thank you so much for being here for 2025 Winter Chill Out at Dorney Park in Wildwater Kingdom. I will say, give yourselves a round of applause because thanks to you, we are raising thousands of dollars for LVHN, Reilly Children's Hospital. Thank you very much. 100% of the ticket proceeds will go with Ann here and a big check presented by Snoopy ASAP. So we appreciate you being here today. As you folks noticed as you made your way in, the carousel horses are covered, and a lot of that is because as we prepare for the spring, we still got to make sure that the rides are well taken care of, even though we're starting to bring things out. So you're going to see some things in what I like to call the process. So as I was mentioning, you're going to see some things in process. Our maintenance team works really hard, but as they get things out, they still want to make sure that they're not exposed to the elements while we're maybe not operating yet. So you're going to see things covered. Without further ado, we're going to make our way straight back. So if you know the park really well, Whitewater Tavern, which used to also be Chickies and Pete's, we're going to go back there and we will have an official presentation so we're not standing out in the cold all morning long. Thank you once again for being here. We appreciate it.
Alright, so now we're making our way down the main midway to the Whitewater Tavern, passing the Wild Mouse over here on the left, and that's where we're going to start our presentation.
Thank you so much. Your tickets that you purchased today to have this amazing behind the scenes opportunity here at Dorney helps us at Lehigh Reilly Children's Hospital.
What is Dorney Park Cares? Well, that's a collective of us as well as our greater team whose desire it is to give back through our charitable mission. And really for us, our mission is to help children not just in the Lehigh Valley, but also in our region. So Eastern Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland. Children that we can assist to not only live their best lives, but also to have fun. Let's talk about 2025, which is this year. I'm losing track of the years. Opening day this year is May 9th, and opening day for Wild Water Kingdom is May 24th. So we're really excited to kickstart the season. May 9th is coming quick.
All right, I'm in the Talon group, and our first stop today is Hydra, so we're going to make our way over there.
So it'll count all 8 cars, so all these sensors should both get to 8 counts. And then the computer does the math and adds them together and gets to 16. And that's how it knows that the train went through properly and that everything was seen properly.
We are going to go down under the Cobra roll, which is in version number 4 and 5, right together. We ask that you do stay off the rocks, though, because it is very rocky, obviously. We don't want you to twist an ankle. So please be careful. It is a little bit muddy, but not too bad.
In a way, yes.
It's one operation. We're under the turbo wheel.
All right, Hydra was really cool. They started by having a mechanic show us a little bit about how the ride ops work, as far as sensors and cars and stuff go. And then we got to go inside the restricted area, underneath the Cobra roll, and right by the JoJo roll. So that was really cool to get a perspective of that you won't normally get to see. So that was awesome. All right, making our way by the Carousel Grove. Still have a haunt map up from last year. All right, Good Time Theater for a look at props and things.
Welcome to the Good Time Theater. We don't use it too much for a theater right now. Hello, everybody. My name is Phil. I'm the manager. First off, behind you is one of our aqua flame machines. It's a water atomizer that shoots. Some things over here. We have some from Steel Yard down there by Iron Man. Go see Tara.
A quick demonstration on poor Lindsay over here. My makeup artists, they range from an at-home person that just likes to do it, or someone that's been to makeup school or college for this kind of thing.
All right, that was a really cool look at the props and things in the Good Time Theater. I would have thought that a lot of things were made off-site and shipped here, but they have in-park seamstresses that do all the work on that. And now we make our way to the best ride in the park, Talon.
So every season, all the music and all together, that's like a musical kind of game.
And you can actually pump your
Of the train.
kind of varies, but best way to put it is 2 guys. Yeah, it's almost dark. In there. Yeah. Stuff that we would do in a refurbishment, we would take all the parts apart and the pins and the shafts and all the welds and stuff that go around the trains, get inspected with a process called NDT, which is non-destructive testing. There's some sample of kind of some of the equipment that's there and some of the stuff we use, but basically you take a pin from a wheel and you would spray it with a liquid solution, magnetize it, and then look at it in a dark room under a black light. And if it were to have an imperfection or a crack, it would show up glowing green. The full cable kind of display all the greases and lubricants and stuff again. Put around the train.
Alright, good morning. Welcome to Talon storage and transfer areas. Feel free to walk around as I'm talking. I'm going to go over a little bit of our track inspection. Every day we do a visual track inspection from either the ground or the lift, wherever we can see. And then 4 times a year, B&M requires us, B&M's the manufacturer of Talon, for those who don't know, B&M requires us to do a close visual inspection, which is within 2 to 3 feet of the track. 90% of it we can do with man reaches, boom lifts, and the other 10% we just hook in and walk in. And then something we are implementing, or trying to implement this year, is this beast. This is our new drone. With the evolving technology, B&M is realizing that they can count one of these inspections with a drone. You can get 2 to 3 feet within the track with that drone. Usually it takes 2 operators, 1 to operate the drone and 1 to operate the cameras. You have to be FAA certified as a drone pilot, which we do have a FAA pilot on staff. And then your camera operator has to be a level 2 NDT inspector, which you guys learned about downstairs.
I am literally standing on the brake run of Talon right now. So after you go around the helix, you pop up into the brake run right here.
And then it will take a picture of anything that doesn't look like what it is. Yeah, that was exciting.
So we just checked out Talon, and that was my favorite part so far. We got to check out kind of like a maintenance area where they had the trains completely torn apart. You could see it down to like the ratchets on the lift bar. And then we went on the brake run and got to stand on the brake run, like right under the track, which was really cool. Now we're in Wildwater Kingdom.
This is the most eclectic sample you're hearing, and they come through, and over the time we have to do.
We just took a look at some of the new retail and bar spaces, which used to be the old Schooners, and it's now going to be a new bar that's going to be a little bit roomier. And then we looked at the new slide complex, which looks really cool. I'm not much of a water park guy, but it is nice to see that they're taking the old stuff and redoing it. So now we're on our way to the pump house.
Yeah, it's jackhammer and saw cutting concrete, digging. we kind of just do it all here, plumbing repairs.
All right, here's an Easter egg, the old speed slide that's no longer here. Still got the sign for it. And just like that, we are back at the entrance, and that is pretty much the end of the winter chill out. Really cool event here at Dorney Park. The behind the scenes look of Hydra and Talon were both really cool. In the water park side of things, it wasn't as interesting to me because I'm just not much of a water park guy, but it is really cool to see that Dorney Park is investing in all parts of the park. We ended the tour by going to see some of the catering and food, and we actually got to sample some of the stuff from this year. I tried the deep fried tasty cake. It was pretty good, especially since it was warm and it was cold out today. So that's going to do it for me at the winter chill out. If you can, go online, see if you can donate to the Lehigh Valley Reilly Children's Hospital. This event really supports a good cause, so I'm going to try to do that myself. So until next time, when Dorney Park is open for the season, keep on coasting.